In this video, I'm going through S1, Chapter 4, Section 4.2, and it's Venn diagrams, and again, it's very close and very similar to GCSE. So Venn diagrams can be used to represent events graphically. Frequencies or probabilities can be placed in the Venn diagram, and both examples will show you can either write the numbers or you can write the probabilities inside the Venn diagram. So the symbol for the universal set, because you should be familiar with set notation from GCSE. So the symbol for the universal set is used to represent the whole sample space, the whole list of possibilities. For events A and B in a sample space, the universal set, or from the universal set sample space, A and B means the intersection of A and B, the events that are both in A and in B. The word or is used for the union, all of A or all of B. And the complement of A is everything that is not part of set A. And you can find it by doing 1 minus the probability of set A. So to find the complement of A, and I'm going to be using A with an apostrophe, just like set notation, you do 1 minus the probability of A. Okay, so in a class of 30 students, 7 are in orchestra club, so C for club, 5 are in band, B for band, and 2 are in both orchestra club and the band. A student is chosen at random from the class. And the first question says, draw a Venn diagram to represent this information. So they didn't really say whether they want it as probabilities or not, but you're representing the information rather than the probabilities. So we're going to simply put the information in. Now, I always start with your starting point must be the intersection. So start with the intersection. Start with the intersection. So 2 people are in both. And then it tells you that 7 are in orchestra club, but I've already got 2 because these 2 are in orchestra and band. I've already got 2, so 7 minus 2 is 5. So the people who only do orchestra club are 5 people. And I'm going to do the same with band. There are 5 people in band, but I've already got 2 of them. So 5 minus 2 is 3, and it's 3 people who only do band. Now it's very clear that there are 30 students and there's 10 in the Venn diagram. So 30 minus 2 plus 3 plus 5 minus 10 is 20. And therefore the rest of the students in the class don't do band and don't do orchestra, and I put them outside. Once I've managed to do A, I have a look at B. Find the probability that the student is not in band, so not in B. Well, that is, you can do 1 minus 3 plus 2 out of 30 if you want, but this is such an easy question that I would simply look. Well, this is band and I don't want it. What's left? 5 and 20. So that's 25 out of 30. And again, you can simplify. So that's the first part of B. The second question, a student is not in orchestra or in band. I don't want B and I don't want C. Not in orchestra, not in band. Well, that is 20 out of 30 And again, you can simplify, which is 2/3. The second question, let me just bring it up a little bit. The second question says, a vet surveys 100 of her clients. She finds that 25 own birds, 15 own birds and cats, 11 own birds and fish, 53 own cats, 10 own cats and fish, 7 own birds, cats and fish, and 40 own fish. A client is chosen at random. Find the probability that the client owns birds only, does not own fish, does not own birds, cats, or fish. Now, they didn't tell you to put this information in a Venn diagram, but it would be very helpful if you do that. And since you are finding probabilities, you can also put the probabilities in. Of course, it's all out of 100. Now, where do you start here? You start with the intersection of all three. That's where you start. And you start filling the intersections first. So the intersection of all three, then you have this intersection, then you have that intersection, and then you have this one as well. So we start with the intersection first, and I want the intersection of all three. So here's my starting point. That's my number 1. 7, and it's 7 out of 100. Or you can put 0.07 as well. It doesn't really matter. Again, let's see. I want, where's the next one? 11 own birds and fish. Well, birds and fish is this one. So I already have 7 in there. 11 minus 7 is 4. So that means this section is 4 out of 100, or 0.04. The next one I want is so I've done this one first, birds and fish. Then 10 own cats and fish. Well, cats and fish is this one. And I already have 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. So this is 3 out of 100. So I've done this one. I'll number them just so I know that I've done everything. And then 15 own birds and cats. So 15 own birds and cats. So it's this one, birds and cats. And I've already got 7 in. So 15 minus 7 is 8. So this is going to be 8 out of 100, or 0.08. Then I am told that 25 own birds. So 25, but in the birds section I've got 8 and 7 and 4 already, so I'm left with 6 out of 100, or 0.06. And then I am told that 40 own fish. So 40 minus, and I've already got in the fish set, I've got a 3 plus 7 plus 4. So that leaves me with 26. So it's 26 over 100. That's my fish is here. 26 over 100 over there. And then finally, I have got 53 who own cats, and in the cat set I've got 7 and 8 and 3, and that gives me 35. So that's 35 out of 100. Now what I need to do is check whether all of these numbers add to 100 or not, because I know the survey was for 100 clients. So let's check. 100 minus 6 plus 8 plus 35 plus 4 plus 7 plus 3 plus 26. And you put that into your calculator and you get 11, which means that's 11 out of 100, or 0.11. So I filled in the Venn diagram, and that makes my calculation of the probabilities much easier. So even if they don't ask you for a Venn diagram, you doing this will make the rest much easier. So first one says the probability of just birds. So birds only. Well, that's the probability of just birds, 0.06. And then probability of B. So basically birds only means that a person has birds but not cats and not fish, which is 6 over 100, 0.06. The second one says does not own fish. No fish. So I would literally cover all of this. I don't want any of that. And then the probability of not fish is going to be 6 plus 8 plus 35 plus 11 over 100, which is 0.6, it's 60%. And then part C, does not own fish or birds or cats. So none of them at all. In fact, I don't want any of them. Well, you can see that the probability is going to be so no cats, fish and birds is going to be 0.11 or 11%. So again, it's very much GCSE at this stage, and this is section 4.2.